This week's edition of the Dark Urges of Dakin Kaustic is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as March keeps fluctuating, trying to decide whether it wants to be winter or spring, there's one thing that you can control, and that is how well you keep yourself hydrated. And the best way to do that is to use that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means our special behind the counter is our Dark Urge Fudge Sundae.
I got your order right here, darling. Now don't eat too fast. You don't want a brain freeze.
All right, Tori will get you seated in your favorite table or booth, or if you want to be part of the fun bunch, sitting right there at the serving counter on those fun little red foam covered stools to spin around on. You can join us here as after Tori gets you seated, Virgil will get your order all made up and she'll bring it out to you as we proceed into the other happenings here on Wednesday night, and that is Baldur's Gate 3, as we're working our way through a Dark Urge story called The Dark Urge of Dakin Kaustic. He is our monk character, a reborn, so he has no memory of his previous life, and he's had some strange thoughts happen to him, and he had a strange picture of some strange, creepy looking thing that claimed to be his butler. We haven't seen him for a while. I don't know if he's going to make another appearance anytime soon. We'll find out as we go. Hey there, Wandering Silence. Good to have you in here with us today, and everyone else who might be joining us, whether you're catching us live on VOD, or catching us via YouTube. As I get those things hopefully caught up as we go throughout this week. Things a little bit behind as I've been recovering from being sick, so that's what's going on there. So we are doing the Dark Urge, which means and whenever those Dark Urge options come up, we are going to roll the die made world famous by Pope World Build, the Happy Sad die. So depending on what that rolls up, that'll determine how we respond to the Dark Urges when they occur. So before we get the urge to do anything else, let's get going without any further ado, because we used all the ado making dinner last night. So let's go ahead and get things started. Yeah, feeling a lot better. I still have some coughing fits. My energy's coming back. That's coming back as slowly as the nasal congestion and cough are going away. So, but we are getting there. So, but at least I feel up to doing this stuff, and we got the big event on Saturday as well. So we'll be moving forward with all of that here. The die is ready. We just got to get the game up and finished loading here. Speaking of the cough, showing right on cue. Fortunately, I got Diet Water here, so we're ready to go. For those of you joining us here for the first time, we do not have Gale. He did not make it out of that sigil alive, so part of that Dark Urgy thing. So before we do anything else, let's go to Will. Let's get that Armor of Agathis going. Then let's go to Alfira, because she's got something we all can put to use with her big old loot there. I keep wanting to call it Fender Rhodes loot, but that would be maybe insulting to some musicians and stuff. So, oh, someone wants to talk to us about something, so let's make sure we take care of that after Alfira makes her rounds, giving everybody a long stride. All right, let's come over here to Lazel. And over to Will. Very good. Let's come back over here to Dakin. I wonder if that blood stain will ever come out of the ground. All right, let's come back to me.
All right. What now?
Time to pet the pooch, of course.
What's up for discussion?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yeah, we still have Gale's hand in our inventory. I believe it's in the big chest, so we do have that memento of him. All right, the pooch has been petted, and we need to go. Yeah. Oh, well, hang on. Let me show you.
Traps, please.
I believe it should be in this chest over here. There it is, right there. Gale's severed hand. The few remaining fingers on this hand have grown cold, pallid, and stiff. They think of everything. They think of a lot of things in this game. All right, what's she got to say?
All's well, I hope.
Of course, unless something's the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
That night meant a lot to me. I hope there's more to come.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded.
As we had our first interlude together last time.
If you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
You and I, we share something special, I think. I want to talk about it.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring?
It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justicia. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all.
All right, we'll go ahead and leave things there. And let us get ready to head out. Because I think we were heading... We'd headed away from the village.
Do vampires actually drink blood out of goblets like in the storybooks? Doesn't seem very fresh.
Straight from the neck is preferred, but goblets are used in mortal company. They save on awkwardness. We could share a drink some night, if you're curious. A nice red wine in your goblet, of course.
Very kind of you. But I'm saving my best bottle for someone already.
That would be us. All right, let's go. We are headed this way. What's the signpost say?
Welcome to Joaquin's Rest. West Baldur's Gate, East El Chirel. Smoke. Something's burning.
Yeah, the whole inn area appears to be burning.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
What the hell's happened here?
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I will do that. See what's happening here.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Shouting from this way. Sounds like. Okay. All right, Will, can you blast that door away?
A hero at heart.
Again. Whoops. That was unexpected.
Best foot forward.
Okay, let's get our guys here.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
The timer started.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
All right, we'll try it here. Let's get some guidance. And yeah, let's get some guidance here. All right. 4 or better. Should be able to do it. That gives us an 18.
Almost.
Get you out of here.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's get out of here before it collapses.
Light on my feet.
In turn. All right. Everybody out. No need to go in any further. Gonna dash. Create some more space.
This breeds madness. One true way.
All right, we'll dash you too.
Defender of the people.
Is he coming out? Oh, he's been knocked down. All right. Where is Karlak?
Making me sweat.
She can't go in there. Someone else is going to have to carry him out. Okay. Who's up? All right, Will. Oh, I need to go to
The pride of the gate.
Will.
Checking things out.
All right.
My faith protects me.
Let's teleport her in there. All right, how do I pick this fool up? All right.
What a day.
All right, let's get you out of the way. You don't want to be anywhere near the fire.
Hey, good looking.
Oh, I don't have any of the teleporting gloves on her yet, do I? Let's go ahead and bring her over here. Or whoever's turn it is here. Whose turn? Where are we at here? All right, what's going on here?
Can't give up now.
All right, whose turn is it?
Trust no one.
Where am I? What's going on?
What are we waiting on here? All right, Karlak, I want you. Okay, here he comes. I just had to get out of turn mode.
Mary. Oh, Mary. Mary. No. God, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
Count your blessings. At least you're still alive.
How is this a blessing? You should have let me burn. Oh,
Okay.
Mary. No.
God's watching.
So glad that we were so helpful to you. Yes, I understand he's grieving. All right, let's head outside. See what's going on.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Well, I think that's just what we did. All right, what's happening here?
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard. He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
Let's step in and help. There we go. Off to a good start so far.
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time!
All right, let's go. I said let's go.
We hear you! Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Find out!
All right, up we go. Nothing like rushing inside a burning building. Everything going on. Let's leap. Little trouble seeing. All right, can I swizzle stick this thing down? Almost. One more swizzle stick.
Come. I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Yes, I think we should get out of here first. I think that would be the best idea. Beware the flames, Asterion. I know you're allergic to fire.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Who is this Duke Ravengard?
The invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain. I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
My interest is to me. You seem to have others at your command.
By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero. Tell me I can count on you.
And we got a hero in Will. Alright, I'll rescue the Duke. You have my word.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Alright, what do we want? Do we want a sparky trident? Do we want a sparky bow? Or do we want a sparky swizzle stick? I believe we got to go with the quarterstaff here. We'll see how it compares to what we have already. Gobbo, we got some bullywug trumpet. All the sparkies, yeah. And some gold here. I don't think they're going to appreciate us looting the fist, but I don't think they'll mind us looting the bad guys here. Flaming fist, we don't want that. Alright. Oh, we need to talk to Will. Let's get out of the fire and smoke. Let's raid these bad guys here first. That's a mercenary. There's a gobbo. Some gold and another bottle. Another dead gobbo. Some rogue's morsel. Another gobbo. More rogue's morsel. And a drow. Faded leather armor. Or light armor. And some gold. Alright. What's up, Will?
Hells. Alder Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
Oh-ho.
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
And the choice is clear. We should rescue Duke Ravengard.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Alrighty. Now, let's do some exploring here. All right, let's do some jumping. Everybody jump. Come on. Come on. Karlak, you're supposed to be the one that doesn't have any issues with fire. Some water and a key. What do we have in here? Anything? Anything hidden in the hay?
Looks like there's a chest buried.
Oh! Wasn't expecting that. There's the dowry. From Miri and Benrin. And 100 gold. Oh, we got a dead cow over here. Dead ox. Oh, and another ox.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
All right, hang on. Let's back away. I wanted to talk to him. All right, where are you at, Elfira? Well, let me speak to you. No, it won't. I'm gonna have to kill a cow.
Well, so much for peace.
All right, swizzle stick. I didn't want to kill the cow. I wanted to talk to it.
Very well.
All right, what have we here?
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Oh yeah, the person we helped save from all those gnolls. That's right. All right, let's go in. Whoop, wrong button. This isn't Skyrim.
I don't need any attention right now.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Little serpent, long shadow.
Oh, Helm's orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
That was a close one. Last thing we needed was a whole lot of fireball. Here we go. So we're dealing with the Zentarum. Anything in here? Nope, nothing. Nothing there. Anything in the barrel? Rotten cheese. How about this chest? Food stuffs. More meat. Nice. Anything in the vases? All right, let's check the wardrobe. Empty bottle. Let's check up here. An engraved key outlining a flying dragon is carved into the handle. And more foods. Top one, spuds. And a candle. We got plenty of candles. All right. What about diesel one? All sorts of good stuff here, it looks like. Send to camp. And about in here? Nothing. What about in here? Nothing. What about here? Ah, carrot and a potato. Wardrobe.
Look at that.
Ah. Hidden stairs. We're going full Narnia here. Transportation hidden in the wardrobe. And a waypoint has been discovered. More foodstuffs. Saving. Anything here? Some garlic. And cheese for everyone. Nothing there. Nothing there. More meats.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the gnolls. Let him in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
That was a close one. All right. Meanwhile, let's get these.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Supposedly, they have everything shut off for us because we're friendly types.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me. You steal anything, you're dead.
Don't plan on stealing a thing.
I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Alrighty. Let's see what happens when we talk to these people on friendly terms. Where is she? There we go.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own. Even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks.
Hey,
I'll
Spunny!
show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rubble? What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
I see. All right, we receive Viper's Blade, Longsword.
This place bare.
Nice. And Harold. A heavy crossbow.
I need
All right, let's talk to him down there.
I hope the fish strike. Don't touch anything you ain't paid for.
Fair enough. Who's this guy?
Thought we was packing.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Do you have anything else to trade?
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
All right, let's see what we got here. Anything that we can put to use. All right. So rapier. Will's already got a pretty good one. Battle axe. A light hammer. She swings a pretty heavy. Infernal hammer. That might be good for her. What is she? Oh, that's right. We don't have anything major weapon-wise for her, I don't think. I want her to be either swing a big weapon or throwing spears. Let's get that. Let's go back. Oh, I haven't given her the ring of flinging yet. I still need to. That's right. All right. Cool. Is there anything else I haven't given her yet? That's the herald that we just got. Ever-seeing eye. Amulet for someone. Yeah, we got to transfer some rings around here. That's not really worth much of anything. Elemental plane of fire great axe. That could be interesting. I like the hammer better for her. Giant breaker. Now, does Lazelle have a heavy crossbow right now? I can't remember. Remember, I don't want to spend money if I don't need to. Yeah, I'm getting over a flu-like bug, ice bunny, so. But just about over it now. So, all right, anything else here that we would want to put to use for our people here? No, I think that's it for now. All right, now we got to make sure we get Leza. We got to get Karlak all taken care of. Do I care about this guy here?
You.
We
That's
failed to
me
get
I've
him out
welcomed
in the
you,
first
but
place.
I can see you're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
Why are you selling yourself?
selling my... I am not some lower city coin lad offering you a tumble. I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue. Tenfold, whatever ransom you pay, I guarantee it.
Who is this patron?
As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
All right, which one's Brem?
No need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
There he is. This guy.
Something I can help you with?
Here to buy you a prisoner.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
All right. I'm actually better at intimidation than I am persuasion. It looks like. +3, plus... Yeah. Oh! I may regret this. All right. Let us get some guidance and some bardic inspiration here. Make it a little bit easier to make roll here. All right, we did it with ease.
All right, mate, all right. Watkins clip coins. There's no need to get arsey. Go on, then. But anything lower would be criminal.
All right, we'll do that.
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
All right, let's talk to the guy.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch?
Too much.
No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
I should know that name. And I am Dakin Kaustic.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming that Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
So, you're Lady Janeth's runaway groom?
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose.
And what choice did you make?
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I've already spent enough coin on you.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober. Suffering has become an old friend, after all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
All right, get out of here. Now.
Did I see you drawing something earlier?
So? Can do a better job than that paunch you sold.
Keep it up, little brother.
Let's do some more exploring in here.
Like Ma always wanted. That might be worth a look.
Oh, a dirt pile. We have a carnelian ring, a garnet ring, bronze necklace. It says we were stealing. Okay, come on, scoot over. Thank you. Avoid those. And we're not going to get attacked. Okay, that's all locked up. And that's all locked up. Okay. So we really can't go exploring in there, per se. Without causing major ruckus. Alright, let's come down this way. Don't worry, Shadowheart. We'll keep you free, away from the wolves as much as we can. See, you're making your saving throws. Come on. Keyboard's not exactly being very cooperative. And looks like that just loops back. Yep. Alright. Let's see where this ladder goes. Alright, we're back over here. Okay, I see where we are. We get reoriented. Alright. So, I guess that means we're done in here. Really didn't... Oh, wait a minute. There was some stuff over there. Let's head back. Let's do some exploring here. Alright, where am I at on the map here? Alright, I'm actually headed the right direction here. Oh, those are those rooms that I couldn't get to, and then we just got something over here to look at. Okay. Ah. Hit the right keys. Alright. I turned myself completely around. Alright, so. Reverse hut. Now. Back across the bridge. Go this way. this here? Must be one of the things you can do if you got something small that can crawl through. Okay.
This is so exciting.
Alright. So if I covered this map, except for going...
That wall's an illusion. Hiding what, I wonder?
An elevator. Which we do not want to go down yet. Alright, let's head back. And out of here. Alright, we're done messing around here. Let's see how much things have burnt down so we can get out of here. Alright. This way. Let's get out of here before they blow the place up. Since we're on friendly terms, I don't want to necessarily pick a fight if I don't have to. So, wrong door. Dang. So we will head out. Nothing there. We've already checked out all the other things. Let's get out of here. See if things are a lot less burny. Apologize for the ad break that's going to be starting in a couple of minutes. Price of doing business here on Twitch. Excuse me. We checked everything out here. Except for one small spot. Work our way over here. Anything in here? Nothing. Anything in here? Oh, some garlic. Anything in here? Some carrots. Alright, what about these barrels here? Nothing.
Something over there.
Ah, we got a dirt pile though. That's in that camp. What do we got over here? Nothing still. But we did find us a big pile of dirt. And what's in the chest? You gonna let me in or not? 60 gold. Food. And water. Alright, we already checked inside that one. Okay. What about the one underneath it? Oh, more water. In here. Rotten. To the very core. Nothing? More water. More water. Or nothing there. Rotten carrot. Nothing else there. All right, let's head back over. Fires seem to have settled down.
Teacher's care would be reckless. Teacher's certainty when we would have doubt. So it is
All right.
written, and so is it done. Great God, helm.
Is it still bad inside here? Looks like the main fires have gone down. Never looked around inside the rooms in here before, so. Approachable east. Some hooch. Alright, looks like something magical hiding there. No, that's right, he's not my ASMR. Alright, he is going to try to leap all the way over here. What we got here? Some nice weapon. A wooden chest. For some gold. Book of Gods. Alright.
No hesitation.
Oh, that really made a lot of sense. Let's walk across it and teleport 2 feet. Knock the door down. Let's go. Oh, could have just gone through that way. Will did it the smart way here. Bunk bed. Anything of noting. Oh, this is the other way into where he was. Okay. Nothing worth going after in here. All right. We'll check across the way here. If it's even leapable. Teleport. Household prayer. It's something about a case file here. Baldur's Gate versus Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simi Tyrant at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three, or one of the dead three, the gods Bane, Baal, or Merkel. Case for the defense. Excuse me. I don't know nothing about any gods. All I know is Billy and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal, and they got what they had coming. But those symbols and stuff and how their guts was arranged, I don't know nothing. Verdict. Guilty. Sentence death. Commuted to banishment as so not to anger higher powers. Interesting. Anything else of interest in here? Does not appear to be so. Nothing there. Nothing there. Anything in the wardrobe? Oh, couple of gold. And another torch. Let's teleport out. And let's get out of here. I'm not even going to worry about the second floor. Anything that was here probably ruined beyond any reasonable use. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Not worth risking. All right, so let's check this dead gobbo out. Some gold and a bone.
Great God, Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so
All
it
right,
is
so I
done.
think we're done here. I think we've done everything we want and can do here. So we need to head back to the Emerald Grove.
Great God, Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty.
All right, let's head out this way so we don't disturb the cleric there.
And so is it done.
What's that?
A burrow hole.
I'm way too big.
Yep, we are. Okay. Stolen property. Reward offered. It's been stolen. Stolen property. Reward offered. In an act of craven vandalism that has not been diminished by the intervening years, the statue of the beloved ranger was callously torn from the central marketplace in Baldur's Gate, and is still yet to be found. Though it has been some time since a replica was erected in its place, the collective of concerned citizens of the Wide remains convinced that the original statue is still out there somewhere, and is willing to bestow a hefty sum upon those who might assist with its retrieval. No questions asked. We urge the thieves in question to consider. This art piece was commissioned not to offend, but to inspire. Indeed, the bold adventurer depicted is no real person living or dead, but a metaphor for the city itself. Standing solid and stern upon its foundations, gazing outward but still clutching tight to its heart. The warmth of hope, represented as a small furry hamster. Who does that sound like? Please, find the hope in your heart and return a blighted city, its beloved ranger. Raise a hand to help, and we shall fill it with gold. That sounds like somebody we know. Spoilers. Alright, I guess there is only one way out. Now, can you get inside here, I wonder? Will, do me a favor here.
Sharp as ever.
Can you blast that out of the way? Yes, thank you.
I have such a headache.
What was a flaming fist?
Peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Wrong button.
Great God, Helm, allow us peace in
Okay, that's a way to get in. Alright, so
Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Never wanted the easy path.
alright, anything detectable here? No. Alright, let's teleport up here. Anything up here? How about this way? No cause for alarm. Okay. An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Eltergard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel. An entire city dispatched to the hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear. The so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folk, the citizens were all touched by the infernal. Whether it was in their blood from birth, or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to the core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot runs as deep as an Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propagandist. The Fists will defend our city with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds and souls of our noble dukes and patriarchs. A history of contempt. Have we already forgotten that before this madness, Elturel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. Okay. Why don't you tell us how you really feel about the city? Excuse me. Doesn't look like there's anything in here at all.
Open up.
Looks like they're all waiting for me downstairs. That's fine. Alright, let's head back out. Nothing to see here. Where am I at? All right. All right, let's get out of here. Well, they still mourn their dead. Oh, everybody, regroup.
Peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Another wooden crate. Another wooden crate. And a third wooden crate. None of them have anything. All right, let's get out of here. Let's ski the daddle.
You look happy, Shadowheart. Like a night orchid in bloom.
You must be imagining it.
It's all over your face.
It must be all the fresh air since the crash. Has me flush.
It looks good on you.
Yeah, walk through the blood, Karlak. Get healed. All right, we're heading back.
How do you maintain such an elaborate plot, Shadowheart?
Oh, that's where... Hang on. I gotta head backwards.
If you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
Alright, where did we cross over at? Ah, here it is. right.
Shadowheart, the way you paint around your eyes, they look permanently cloaked in shadow.
It brings me closer to Lady Shah. One day, all of our eyes will feast on her endless darkness. Besides, I think it suits my bone structure.
And yet your bed pillow bears barely a smudge. You are a woman of many talents.
We got everybody? All right, here we go. All right, let's make sure we didn't miss anything over here. Nope, this is the crossing place I was looking for earlier. Plus, rotten carrot, bucket of fish, more fish. All right, now we head back over. Yeah. That's what I thought we were. Yeah, because there's the Owlbear Cave. And now you just follow this around. Their bodies are still there. Alrighty. All right. Before I do anything else, Garlac, you're right next to me. Good. Okay, you've got the great axe as well. I'm gonna give you that. All right, we got you those. There's the feather fall. Let's give you those. There, now you can teleport like the rest of us. I'm gonna go with that. All right. Lae'zel has Gandrel's. She's got a light crossbow. So let's give her Harold. Let's give this to Shadowheart. Now let's quickly switch to Karlach here. Infernal Warhammer does more damage, period. There we go. All right, now she needs that Ring of Fling. That's not the ring we want her to have as well. We want her to be a lean, mean, destroying machine with an AC of 24. All right, and let's make sure I'm not getting myself confused here on different plays. Okay, here's that one we just found. The Maul two-handed. When the wearer jumps, they deal thunder damage. They can still do damage even when they miss. We'll go ahead and stay with the Infernal one for now. We will see how that goes. No, I'm confusing this play with my offline play. Okay. And she's got multiple things that she can fight with. And she can do dual crossbows as well. Alright, so anything else that Karlek was missing? Nothing else I want to equip her with, I don't think. Unless I got another magic ring. If I got another one of those magical kind of rings that could give her some benefit. I don't think we do. Not at the moment. Alright, so we got everybody all outfitted. Ready, set to go. Alright. Now, I do have... Oh, we've already taken Kaga out. Kaga's thing out. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember where we were on that. Alright, so if that's the case, let's talk to Zevlor. Zevlor. Oh.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. On my way.
I couldn't remember if we had done all that or not. Alright, I do not see him there. And the ritual is done. Oh, there he is. He's still there. Alright. First, let's come talk over here. To Zevlor.
Seems simple enough.
Let him know what's happened. Well,
let's have a look.
No, I want Zevlor. I don't want in the chest. I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga's agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmata's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Too late for poor Arabella.
Yeah, it was,
Thank you.
wasn't it?
We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time. Yes. I need to ensure that people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days. It's sparse thanks for what you've done for us, but gods and goblins willing, I won't need it again. If you can clear the road of goblins, as you say, I'll ensure a reward is gathered for you.
All right. Cool. Hill Rider's Pride. What are those? All right, come on. Ooh, more sparkle gloves there. Okay, must not have added it into it yet. Hit the button too soon.
Commander.
Just Zevlor.
All right.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Alright, dedicated weapon. Now, let's head back up here. See if there's any more trading we want to do with our friend Aaron here. Or Aaron. But first, before we do that, that means we got to do this. Let's come over here, see what we got to sell. All right. We'll add that to wares. Yeah, that's stuff we're no longer using. All right, let's sort these by type. So we can get these grouped where we want them here. All right, let's add those to wares. Work our way through this. Get rid of all the stuff we don't need. Those. Now, don't need rags. We don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. All right. Sort by type again. Get everything grouped down. And with there's some bloodstone we don't need. Oh, I got too many wares. All right. With that, let's head back to camp. Head back to the grove. Let's talk to our friend again.
Need anything else?
Like to see your wares.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
All right. Back to barter mode. Oh, wrong button. Add the wares in. We got 1249 to work with here. Ooh, what's this? Critical Greatsword. Lowers what we need on that. So what I want to look for... That's not going to do better than what I've got. Shadow's Eye. Some things that'll help out with our characters here. Here we go. Open psionics. No, not really. It's Blade Ring. Creature summoning. Ooh. That's interesting. And oh, you know what I want to do? Let's give that to the bard and we can let her do the exploring maybe. Find familiar. Tressum, Boo, Scratch, Hollyphant. Any Steel Watcher, Conjurers. That'd be interesting. Sling. That's what I've been looking for. Nope, I'll be doing that for my cleric guy that I'm doing. Arcane Grimoire. Ring of Silvery Barbs. We're all right. Summoning items. Weapon control. Ring of Summoning. All right, let's get all these arrows for Astarion. Let's get these kits. Since we can afford to do so. All right. Go ahead and get that. We might be able to use that on someone. All right. Now, anything else we want to look at per se? Don't think so. All right, we'll get some coinage back here and do it.
Sylvanus be with you.
All right, now let's get everywhere thing where it needs to be. So you are going to be able to go in some of those burrows here in the future. There we go. And we are sending a whole bunch of interesting arrows to Astarion. All these spears go to Karlach. Viper's Blade. We'll send that to Karlach, to Lae'zel for possible use. Send that to Karlach in case we need to swap things out. Give that to you. Ring of Find Familiar. Who has fingers left for rings? Shadow would like that. Be able to call all those animals. Send to Shadowheart. Stay, put screen. There we go. Oh, she's already got 2 rings. Okay. So, Will or Astarion? Astarion would just try to drink their blood, so he doesn't have any fingers left anyway. So, we'll give this to Will. There we go. And we need to get your AC up, but all right. And with that, I think we are ready to go prowl around in Gobboland. But first, let's get out And before we do that, let's head back to camp. And let's make sure we're long enough rested here. Anyone have any exclamation points that we need to take care of? No. All right. So, let's go ahead and do a little. Okay, we got stuff for Starry in here. Anyone else? Don't see anything. All right, so let's just make our rounds, talk to everybody.
We should probably hit the hay. Although I don't think I'll sleep a wink. I can't wait to start traveling.
All right. Let's talk to Karlak.
Soldier.
Let's talk to Will.
Well met.
What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and a talent for courtly dance.
So now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think?
Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power: courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world.
In that
But
order.
a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them. Even if
Except for
I might
Mizora.
look like one.
Alrighty. Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Speak.
Nothing new here. Alright, before we do anything else, before we talk to him, let's talk to Shadow.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
You and I, we share something special, I think. I want to talk about it.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Admit it, you've never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Alright. Is everything there? What does Astarion have on his mind?
There you are. I was just thinking about you and that delicious moment we shared the other night.
The moment when you bit me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And Now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
Let's see. They may not be as open to the idea as I was.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Will, for example. A man of the people. Very palatable. Like a sweet cider. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like?
I'd prefer a beer if it's all the same to you.
Yes. Heavens forbid we have an interesting conversation. Still, I am intrigued.
I was just curious what would happen from that. I've seen that come up before. Could I convince you to kill someone less useful?
No one's getting killed, I swear. We're just two friends talking. So,
whoops.
In the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
I'd risk Karlak.
A brave choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Okay. Let's go to bed. Some roast ribs. Some cabbage. All right. I only need 3 points. One more point. Actually, take away the fish head. Add in the kiwi. There we go. It's gonna happen.
Psst. Hey, soldier.
Oh,
You're not
Karlak.
asleep, are you?
Cool.
I'm buzzing, honestly. I couldn't wait to talk to you. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
I know what you mean. When I look at you, it's all I can think about.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
Maybe just one kiss?
I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed.
Flames get worse when you get excited, right? What if we cool you down?
Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears.
Let's see. All right. We're going to try. I know some magic that might help me handle your fire. Let me see.
Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
And there we go back to sleep. All right. Oh. Let us talk to the animals.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
Oh, we're gonna play. Hand it over.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Let's give him some pets. All right. Leave. Where's the ball? Do I have it in my possession? Let's throw it here. Whoop, hit the wrong button. All right, let's throw it again. Let's have some fun here. All right, that was fun. Now, Will.
Defender of the people.
Armor of Agathis. And now, Elfira. Time to give everyone some steps and hops. All right, off here to Shadow. All right. Cast. And then it will be time to go cavort with Gobos. All right, back to me.
I can do better. I must.
Dedicated weapon. All right, there we go. Now, hi ho, hi ho. To the Gobbo camp we go. Save ourselves some marching time here. Rescue. Oh, we still need to talk to that guy. All right. I thought we already talked to him once.
I was just pondering that heart of yours. There were times I would have been thrilled if everyone who put their hands on me burst into flames.
Okay.
Trade you if I could.
All right, we'll do it this way.
Did Zariel know you'd be unable to touch anyone when she crammed that awful thing into your chest?
need to head.
Burn this. I never did, because I'm not a masochist. But I could have.
One day I'll catch a break.
With my new best friend on my tail the whole time. Who knew?
This way. I guess we still need to talk to that guy over there. Wait for everybody to catch up. Ah. Everybody jump. Let's go find that guy. All right.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Still
Teach us
morning.
care
Must
when
be
we
a
would be reckless.
long
Teach us certainty
message.
when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great guard helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
All right, he's still here.
Speak up.
Didn't you say something about a dowry?
For a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left.
I found this chest. I think it's yours.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
All right, now we're done. Now, back to the map. Travel back. All right, now. I believe to get to where we want to go, this is the direction that we need to trek. We cross over this way. Nope, I'm not taking the hit point shot on that. Here we go. All right. It's time to go meet our people we're going to be hanging around with for a little bit. The goblins. Let's do a major save here. All right, here we go.
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here.
Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Authority. All right, let's do the monk stuff here. I could best all of your sentinels with my bare hands. Let me pass. All right, let's get some guidance from her. Should be able to do it. With an advantage. Oh yeah, easily. Either roll would have gotten it.
Down, Claw! Bad girl! She's a little overexcited. Been a busy day. Lads are celebrating.
That noise coming from behind you. Good or bad?
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up.
A raid? On what?
Rip the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
I'm looking for someone named Halson.
Who? If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits.
Down in the pits? Either Halson's in a foul mood, or he awaits a gallant rescue. Likely both.
Alrighty. Let's pass through.
Stop fidgeting. Can't. Cold fleas from the bloody walls. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger. Bless you.
Alright. This is the way that we need to go. Whoa.
Hear my voice.
Oh boy. Pardon me one moment here, everyone. We gotta take care of someone here. Kent 9JR. You are about to experience a kitchen tool that we like to refer to as the band spatula.
A man with a quick, easy smile, and a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Go for it, Shadow.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Pretty useful toy there, Shadowheart.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
What happened to Lae'zel's voice? vision, that voice. What was it?
I think that was the Absolute speaking to us. But we managed to shield ourselves. We should keep moving.
Hold on. That artifact seemed to stop the voice. What is it?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
If you don't know what it is, how do you have it?
Because it was our mission to retrieve it. Me and the others. I'm the only one who made it.
Interesting. Welcome to Gobbo Land.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Alright, I want to talk to this guy real quick. He's usually got some good stuff.
Jingling in your pocket, looking to spend it.
Let's see what you have. Because at times, he's got some pretty good stuff. Jumping distance increase. Cool. Alright. Now, normally... Normally we would... He doesn't have what I was looking for. Alright. Normally I would keep on going from here, but this is a good place to stop. I want to try to save my voice a little bit after being sick and all that, so we're going to save here. And we're going to call it a little bit of an earlier night than I normally would. Simply because let's spare the voice a little bit, because I'm going to be using it pretty heavily on Saturday for reasons which we'll discuss here in a bit. So, let's do that. Here, there we go. Hang on. There we go. Back to normal here. So, things are slowly getting back to normal, but I don't want to push it too much, so we're going to kind of take it slow and easy. I want to see who's available to raid here. Let me take a look on the people I follow. Voodoo Oosh is still on. Jarl of Goats is going. What's he got going on? Let's see. Okay, Max Ryder is going. Let's see. Voodoo's on. Curly's going. Celestia is going. All right, so let me make sure that they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Voodooish is doing a lot of creating stuff. He doesn't have the cam on, so probably Jarl of Goats might be an option here. They got D&D going here, so let's make sure that Jarl is still going here. Yep, they're going. All right, so we're going to go raid Jarl of Goats. If you like what you see here, join us on Discord. We have sections talk about all the different things we have going on here. Next thing that should be happening, hopefully Saturday afternoon, we'll be on the Wandering DM channel for Scion, Birth of the New Gods. We've had a lot of stops and starts on that, unfortunately, due to people's schedules and all that. Hopefully we will be back up and going this week as our demigods are trying to save the world. Saturday night is going to be the big one, because that will be on, we have Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPGs compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. Coming up this Saturday is our final premium live event of the season. This will be Dice Mania. This is the big one. This is our WrestleMania. Every single wrestler will be in on a match of some form or fashion on Saturday night. Every belt will be on the line. Every wrestler will be in matches of some form or fashion, and it will end our season using WWE 2K24 because I will be downloading and starting things up with 2K25. I'll be able to download that on Friday and we'll start making wrestlers. So until we get everything until we're made up and ready to go, we will be spending the Saturday show time making up all of our characters. So, Wandering Silence, if you would like a slightly different look for Goldie, let me know and we can change that up once we start doing the building. For example, get a time as any get in. If you are a subscriber to the channel, if you're a tier 1 subscriber, you get to be a manager for either a tag team or singles wrestler, as Praxagor, Thespophoria, and Wandering Silence are currently doing. If you go up to tier 2, you get not only be a manager, you get to create your own faction up to 4 or 5 different wrestlers, male or female, any combination thereof. And you can create your own faction and be able to wreak havoc within the keep. If you go all the way up to tier 3, you're not going to be a manager, you're going to be an actual wrestler. We'll create your own special wrestler based on whichever tabletop RPG realm you want your wrestler to be from. So take advantage of that if you want. We have our Discord going. There's links there in the chat. We have sections talk about the different streams we have going on, ways to show off your different creative activities, which we encourage, and stuff like that. We have an Etsy shop. Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. 20 gift subs from Wandering Silence. Oh my goodness. Whew. Welcome in, all of you people there. List as follows. Too many to list right now. Some of them are people I follow. Some are occasional people on the channel. So, looks like we may have more opportunities for people to be managers. So, for the next up and coming season. So, speaking of creative activities here, level 5 hype train. That is a record for us here. Woo! Thank you very much, Wandering Silence. Thank you very much. Again, we like to encourage creative activities here. I have an Etsy page where I make and sell custom GM screens for people. So if you have a forever GM or you want to get into it yourself and you want your own specialized GM screen, go to the Etsy. Link is there in the chat, and you can find out the kind you would like, whether it's just standard 4-board or 3-board combo with a monitor built inside with the ability to put a tablet in. All sorts of options are available there. Just drop a line there on Etsy. Also in Discord, we have a special section called the Prayer Closet. Here in our household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works because we've seen it time and time again with our friends and family. So if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the prayer closet, and we will be praying for you. If it's something that's a little bit personal and private, you don't want the whole world knowing about it on the internet, just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know all the details. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we know what's actually going on. So if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of it. We are going to go raid Jarl of Goats. So again, thank you, Wandering Silence, for all of those gift subs. Thank you for that huge hype train going on right now. And Until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.
It is a
And-
sign of respect that they feel like they're giving you.